Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Retro Gaming. So when we last left off, we had just investigated dorm room 001, and now it's time to continue exploring different things. So we can get rid of the crank, because we'll never use it. We can get rid of all our healing items, we can just dump them off in the chest here. And this is all we want to take with us. There's a first aid spray and some explosive rounds on the counter there. We'll come back for them at some point. Let's not knock that out of the way. Now, you can either take the red book with you or don't take it with you. It's totally up to you. If you want to go back and get it. But I just like to go from one thing to the next, so I'll take it with me. Two of the keys, we're about to pick up another key, but we'll be getting rid of it, both of them very quickly. So you do want a couple inventory spots open, because there are some things that we'll be able to pick up, mainly some shotgun shells, so you need at least one spot for them. There's also some herbs down here to the left where we have to go anyway for dorm room 2. There's 3 green herbs here, and then there's going to be some more that we'll be able to pick up in a bit. I have taken some damage. It's not that big a deal. I'm not worried, guys. Are you? No, I didn't think so. Alright. So this key that we picked up is 002. So this is this is 2's room key. We've used it. Now it's useless. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Here's the dormitory map. And then there's a file on the bed here. Plant 42. Basically, to sum this whole thing up, they injected the T virus, which is the virus that has caused all these zombies and all, which is manufactured by Umbrella Corporation, directly into a plant, and it had different effects than it did human life. That kind of makes some sense. In some weird, twisted way, I guess. And they make it sound like it was something really strange. So anyway, this first crate right here, push it just enough so that you can get around it from this side and push it further up against the wall on this side. So we don't have to keep running back and forth. Just start pushing it down this way. Because we're going to come to an area very shortly where we can't cross because there's some stuff in the way. Well, because Jill can't swim apparently. Because as you can see, these float. So that means there's water, which means Jill can swim or can float across. I mean, it's not like she gotta go very far. So I know what you're thinking. Well, you know what? A lot of times, with, if they're not prepared, ammunition, if it gets wet, it obviously doesn't work. Okay. So we'll pretend we buy into that theory for a second, because I do buy into the theory that can happen, but you'll see in a second. In about 3 seconds, you'll see what the problem with that theory is. Come here. Oh, and we're knee-deep in water. So what was the point? Anyway, you enter in the double doors here, and this is going to take you into the aqua ring. You want to head to your character's right. Actually, the right no matter what. And you kind of want to stay towards this side right here, because you want to have a clear shot right at the second door there, the one on the left. Because as you can see, something is crawling behind us, but it always puts you by that one, and I don't understand. Little bastards trying to confuse me. So you go in the door. It's not difficult. With Krista's scenario, you don't have a cutscene. The shark is just there. And you run around the side here. You go push some buttons. and that drains the water. Jill's the master of knowing what to do. Once everything's drained, come over here and push the button. This unlocks the underground armory. So let's go in there. I like armories. Armories usually have items we can use. And this is no difference. No, don't tell me that. So you get 2 handgun clips here. Most importantly, there is the key here, which we do need. But secondary even to that is the fact that there are 2 boxes of shotgun shells. Now these are great. Shotgun shells are great. Glorious and lovely. Now if you want to get your revenge on the shark, you're more than welcome to do so. Now there's also 2 green herbs right here. I'm actually going to use this one just to bring me back to full health since I got so many of them. We're going to get rid of the red book very shortly, and that is a key, so it's not a big deal. But as you saw, I don't know if you saw my storage bin, but I got enough healing to last a lifetime. This game actually has an overabundance of it, where I think some of the other ones might benefit from a little bit more. Like Resident Evil 3, I understand on hard mode, you know, healing should be sparse, but even still. Alright, so let's leave. We've looted that area as best we can. So now it's time to go into room 003. But before we do that, guys, we gotta check the key. You see, it's got 003, so you would know that this goes to dorm room 003. And you know where room 003 is? It's not quite here. It tricks you up a little bit. 003 is right here, by the beehive. And this key is useless. Makes sense. Let's enter. Alright, if you're playing on a PlayStation, in the desk there's some ink ribbons. This talks about the V-Jolt and how to mix it. Alright. Now a book is missing. Trickery. Use the red book. Bookcase slides across, revealing another miniature door. I mean, Joe must be like, what, 5'3", so this door must not be designed for people who are bigger than 5'3". Alright, so now you got plant 42. Just shoot plant 42, just unload your handgun into it. The pieces of the ceiling are gonna fall. That's gonna be annoying, but it's not gonna be anything you can't handle. And there you go. Don't waste shotgun shells, grenade rounds, or anything like that on this boss. It's not worth it. Jill gets curious, and curiosity did kill the cat. And Barry walks in.
What the
Barry's
hell
like,
is
yeah,
this?
Barry.
Barry!
I got this. And Barry has no fear, because this plant obviously only likes women, so we can assume it's a male plant. People who plants, I think, reproduce asexually. But we'll just go with it, guys. Go with it. So Barry barbecues the plant. Looks like an asparagus, actually. And that's the end of it. Joe comes up with more cheesy dialogue. Barry, you saved
Save
my
me.
life.
Yeah,
That was close. Thanks, Barry.
don't mention it. What a monster. I can't believe... What the hell is this place anyway?
I was just about to ask you the same question. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over the fireplace, pick up the key, and I think I'm going to stop this video here. Thank you for tuning in to Retro Gaming. This is Resident Evil Jill's Walkthrough.